I have been judged. I have been shamed. I have been chained. But the discriminating social norms could not break me. The time is ticking away. I grow stronger every day. I'm claiming my freedom. I'm claiming my rights. I have got reasons to climb high.
It's almost impossible to take 1 minute and describe Kanchhi because of the number of things she's done and the number of incredible journeys she's had. She summited Everest thrice. But when you look at this girl and you see that beautiful smile on her face and that extremely approachable and kind nature and heart, you can never guess that behind that is strength, resilience, perseverance, and so much fighting. Kanchhi is a personal inspiration. Every time we put up any video for Bala, the most important photograph we put is of Kanchhi holding the Bala bag for us at Everest, and that's the most incredible thing that's happened to us is being associated with you, Kanchhi. And I'm sure everyone can't wait to hear your story anymore. So, please, Kanchhi.
Thank you so much. बनाइदिन आवश्यकता छ धेरैभन्दा धेरै महिलालाई हिमाल देखाई हातमा डोरी दिएर चढ्ने मौका दिन सक्यो भने मात्र खेलकुद क्षेत्रमा बढीभन्दा बढी महिला सहभागिता सम्भव छ। हिमाल चढ्नु अत्यन्तै साहसिक र रमाइलो अनुभव हो। हिमालले महिला पुरुष भेदभाव गरिँदैन। महिला पुरुष दुवैले एउटै चुनौतीको सामना गर्नुपर्दछ।
Kanchhi ఏం చేస్తుందో తెలుసా మీకు? సో నేను ఇంకో మాట చెప్తాను. తన స్పీచ్లో తను చెప్పినప్పుడు మీకు మళ్ళీ ట్రాన్స్లేట్ చేసి ముందే సెట్ చేస్తాను. సో తనకు అన్నయ్యలు ఉన్నారు, కొంతమంది సిస్టర్స్ అవి ఉన్నారు. సో అట్ వన్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైం వాళ్ళ అమ్మకి నేను ఎవరెస్ట్ ఎక్కుతానంటే అది అమ్మాయిలు చేసే పని కాదు, అబ్బాయిలు చేసే పని మీ వల్ల కాదని. తర్వాత తను పైకి వెళ్ళి ఒకసారి కాదు 3 సార్లు వెళ్ళి షీ జస్ట్ ప్రూవ్ దట్ వాట్ గర్ల్ పవర్ ఇస్ ఆల్. సో మీలాగా మీరు పాల్గొట్టుకోవాలని ఎలా వెళ్ళేస్తున్నారో అమ్మాయి ఎవరెస్ట్ వెళ్ళేస్తున్నారు. సో we'll talk, let her share her story.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kanchhi Maya Tamang. I'm 32-year-old. I'm from Sindhupalchok district of Nepal. Sindhupalchok is one of the top 10 districts knowing from the human trafficking in Nepal. I belong to the same district, and also I'm from the Tamang community. That is mostly the women are trafficking from the Tamang community because of lack of education and many reasons. I'm here today because I believe as a person I can contribute at least 0.1% to make the change in this demographic figure of my village. I can stand for women empowerment, and I have started to make that change for myself. I believe education and economic independence play key roles to achieve women empowerment. And that's why I stand here today to share my personal experience about how I struggled for education and economic independence and where I'm here today to share my story. Here is my motherland, Nepal, that map of Nepal. I want to share a little bit. And Nepal is divided by 3 regions: Himalayan, hilly region, and Tarai region. And mostly people are staying in Nepal is hilly region. And Nepal has a unique flag in the wall. Birthplace of Gautam Buddha was in Nepal. Its name called Lumpini. And in Nepal is in the world. 14 highest peak in the world. 8 peak is also in Nepal. The name is Sireli, Annapurna, Manaslu, Dhaulagiri, Choyu, Makalu, and Lhotse, and Kanchenjunga, and Mount Everest is we call is Sagarmatha. In Nepal is 120 group in Nepal, and it's Tamang, Newar, Sherpa, and many more. I belong to Tamang community. And here is my village named called Botang, and this is the place that Panch Pokhari is a beautiful place to short trekking from Kathmandu. It's a very famous. Sindupalchok is one of the top 10 districts knowing from the trafficking, and Botang is not so far. In Botang, every house of every woman, mother, daughter, everyone is go for the domestic worker in abroad. And we have here is my family, is my brother, my mother, and my husband. My mom is passed away last year. Now I will start a little bit my story. I'm the youngest family in my family. I have 3 brothers and 4 sisters that they never go to school. I'm the luckiest person in the family that I have chance to go to school, so I study. One of my brother, the number 3rd brother, he admitted me to the school. That time, admission fee was 50 rupees Nepali, and that amount we don't have in with my father or mother. So one of my brother, he borrowed from his friend 50 rupees and he sent me to the school. I'm hardly thankful to my brother that he sent me to school. So I continue to go to school. My mom giving me popcorn for the snack, and when I go to school, I change with my friend empty copy and pencil with the popcorn. So I have a popcorn, pencil, and pen to write something. I still remember that day. All of my friends are waiting for my popcorn, and they're giving me the copy all the time. I start my education as we have in our village is only 5th grade, and we don't have a higher education. I finished my 5th grade. For the 6th, I have to go to 2-hour walking in another village. My mom, she doesn't want me to go that much far because I'm a girl. If I go to another village, then they think that I can meet a lot of men, so maybe I will go with another man in the far away. Or in my village, no any of girls is supposed to school at that time. Only few, when they finish 5th grade, they're coming to India to work as a domestic worker, even they're very small. Also my sister, one of my sisters, she came to India when I was born that day. When I was 16 years, I met her. Even I don't know her face, how she looks. She was in Delhi for like 16 years. And also, my other sister also, she's working in India. Many girls from my village, they are all working in India and abroad, many different countries. So when I finish my 5th grade, I want to go to the 6th. But all my village people are thinking, my neighbor are thinking that they are telling, why you are studying? You will get what from the education? Better you go abroad to work, earn some money and support to your family. Look at your friend. She was already 2 years working and she sent money to their family. They are supporting. So why you want to go to school? They are giving to my mom is brainwash, like why you're sending your daughter to school. But my father is always, he support me. He always he giving me what I want. So he admitted me to the 6th grade, and my mom was very upset that day. 1 week she's not talking with me because I go to the 6th grade. So I continue my study, and when I was 8th grade, my mom wanted me to get married because in villages, if we stay in the villages, either get married, either go to other country to work. One of the boy is coming to talk about me to get married because I think he liked me. And at that time I was just like 14. I don't want to get married. I want to study, but my mom is forcing me to get married with the guy. And I stopped go to school in the 8th grade, like 3 months. And every day they come in my house to talk, and they want me to go to their house or something. And I still remember that day. I talked to my mom, if you really want me to get with that boy, then you have to send me back to school until at least 10th grade. Let me finish until 10th grade, then I will get married with that boy. So my mom was agree with me because the boy belong to rich family and they have like a lot of land, and that's the reason that she want me to go get married with the boy. So she's agree with me to send him back to school. So I was engaged that when I was 14 already. And I make agreement with my mom that she has to wait for me until I finish the 10th grade, so she cannot bother me in the middle. So she say okay. Then I finish my 8th completely. For the 9, 10, I have to go to another village for 2 years. I have to rent the room to stay there. So I go there and I finish also 10th grade. I'm passed to the exam. So in that case, I have to get married with the boy, but the boy was already in Delhi, I think, he get married with another woman. So I was happy that I'm free from him. So I want to study more. For the higher education, I have to stay in Kathmandu. Until 10th grade, I studied very difficultly because my family was not rich. Income is not that sounds good that they allow me to stay in Kathmandu and study further education. And also, of course, my mom will never send me to Kathmandu because I was young already at that time, and she don't want me to go or stay in Kathmandu because they said being girl is staying far is not good. I have 3 options beside me. One, being a girl, we have to marry with the man holding household work, take care of child and husband life. That's it. And another is I can go to work in abroad or India or anywhere. There is no any option for my education, so I choose to come to India to work. In 2005, I came to Delhi, and I started to work as a domestic worker. In first time in my life, the experience as working in household work is so horrible. Even we are poor in Nepal, we have freedom. We can do whatever we want. But when I was in India working in household work, is like they treat me as I'm another human being. This was so painful. It's very difficult for me. I cannot sit with them in the couch. I cannot sit them in the chair, same chair in the car, or I cannot eat with them. I take care of one baby, so I go out with the children. Sometimes I go out with their family in dinner. They have dinner in the round table with happily, and I sit alone and they order me food. I cannot eat that food. I feel like maybe I'm not a human being. Maybe, I don't know, that's a very painful moment. Like I feel like everyone is staring at me. And my employers asked me, did you finish your dinner? I say yes. Because I didn't even touch the food, she can see the food there. And she said, you can take kids outside. And I took the kids out and playing with the kids with full of pain up inside my heart. I was crying there and I stayed hungry all night. I worked there is like a month and I skip that work. I go to second house. I take care of one old woman and there is two family. One is sons and down is mother. Up is working is one Indian girl also. I don't know where is she from. I forgot because it's a long time. I'm taking care of the old woman. That the time is the girl who is working with the son. She is raped by son. She shared me all the story. I was so afraid. I was so afraid that I cannot help her. And I was afraid also same things will happen to me in future, I think, because we are at the same house. I don't know what to do. So I run away from there also. So I go to third family. In third family, I found a little bit breathing space. I get chance to learn English. I get chance to learn many more there. I worked there is 2 years. So I want to go to Egypt to earn a little bit more for the better future. In 2010, I go to India, Egypt. By that time, I'm ready to face for difficultness, hardship, and everything. I'm prepared. I know many things. During that I work in Egypt, I cannot say it's very good, but I cannot say also it's very bad. I'm happy to work, whatever is my work, I respect my work. I don't care what is the household work or whatever. I work very hard. I wake up 5 o'clock in the morning until 1 or 2, sometimes 3. I'm happy to working, but sometimes when I get sick, I don't have rest time. I have a lot of medicine I can eat, but no rest time. That times I really feel pain. During there, one of girl from my village, she come also to work in Egypt. She is never nearby me. She has fight with her employer, and she locked her in the basement. She is not allowed to work, not allowed to food, nothing, just in the basement. I took her food with hiding, and she asked her employee if she want to go back, but she said, if you pay like $5,000, you can go back. She's holding her passport. And how could we can pay $5,000? She's just coming there for work. And she said that even I kill you, no one cannot do anything. That much power I have. She's talking like that for her. And so I'm so afraid she will die because no food and no anything. I was really worried, I don't know what to do. And where I work is, I talked to the driver there and he helped me because we're at the very high compound that we cannot go out alone. There's a big gate and secretary and many things. We need either a private car or the gate pass to go out. So I talked to the driver and please can you take out from the compound, I will pay you a little bit. And he said, yes, he will help me. Then in the night when he going home, I go to there that she can come out from the gate where she would stay, and I let her come out. I put her in the car and let her go out. I sent to another friend. Now she come back safely Nepal, and she already married. She has kids also. I saved her life. During the work, also there I'm taking care of baby. So in the summer we go to the beach with the kids. There's many girls like me coming with the small kids to play. Philippines and Indonesia and Myanmar, we have a similar place that we cannot know that where we belong to. So when we play with the kids, I met some Nepali girls that who are coming from the agency through. And one day I talked to her. She's also from Nepal, so she says she's not allowed to use the phone. She's not allowed to use the internet or nothing. She don't have holiday or anything. And when we are talking, her employer see me there, so she come to me. She talking to me, what's wrong? She said, I told her, she's also Nepali, so I'm just talking to her. She's very rude with me. None of your business to talk with my maid or something, she told me like that. I'm so afraid that how she is, because I never see her again. In abroad, many women facing very difficultness. Some women are raping by house owner. Some women are returning with pregnant, and many things. That the time is I met in social network through social network. One of now he's my husband. Yeah, we are a friend. We are being friends. So I share everything what is going around me. He told me that if you really want to do something for the women, if you want to fight that what is happening around you, I would help you. I asked him, how? You can come back to Nepal. He was in California at that time. I was in Egypt. You can come back to the Nepal. So I will help you. I will show you the way that you can fight for the women. You can stand for the women. So of course I want to do that. So I come back in 2016 May. He suggests me to climb Mount Everest with carry message. So in the beginning, as a training, I did the 16,000 in 2016 October. It's called Mera Peak. In first time, even we're Nepali, around us is a lot of mountain, but we never touch mountain. We never get chance to go there. In first time in my life, I go to mountain without training, without nothing. I just go with him. This was success. I climbed 6,000. When I was in the top, I have different kind of feeling. I don't know what exactly at the time. Then come back to Kathmandu. So we want to do the Everest in this coming spring. So it start making camping. First thing, I go to my family. I ask my parents that I want to climb Everest. Everyone is laughing at me. Climbing Everest? Why? For your family responsibility. I don't have that much money that I can offer myself. And I talk about it, like how much amount I need for the mountain, and everyone thinks that I'm crazy. If my family ignore it. And try to understanding us, people are try to support us. So people are starting support. And day by day, is the news are flashing, so many people knows, and I connect to the UN Women. UN Women is supporting me also. And 2017, 21 May, we're in the top. This is the base camp that 5,300 meter, and this is camp 1, 5,900 meter. I want to share a little bit experience about the camp 1 and base camp between the climbing. Ice fall is the very dangerous part of the climbing because it's ice fall that any time it can fall and break and anything can happen. It's a very dangerous part. When I start in the base camp to camp 1, then during that I have a period in the ice fall. At that time I feel like being a woman everything is very difficult for us. My tummy start pain and I don't have anything because I don't know that it's going to happen. Until camp 1 I start to walk, but camp 1 to camp 2 is both of my legs. It's like I cannot step in even one step. It's very painful for me. I was thinking many times that I want to give up. I cannot do any more because it's very difficult for me. I was crying all the way, and Bembo was just behind me. He's trying to supporting. At that time, I feel like, Kanchhi, you have to do it. You are climbing not for yourself. You are climbing for the women. You are carrying message for the women. So I have feeling that time is every woman are pushing me. You have to do it. You can do it. Keep moving. Camp 1 to Camp 3 is I think a 3-hour takes, but for me that time is like 7 hours. I reached to the Camp 2 is in the night. At least I reached the Camp 2, and I rest there. I took a little bit medicine and warmth, and they give me 1 day extra rest day, so I feel much better. So we moved to Camp 3. This is Camp 2 to Camp 3 on the way. This is Camp 3, the 7,300 meter. It's also ice wall. It's very difficult hanging the rope. And this is called rope wind. Yellow wind is a way to Camp 4. This is Camp 4 that last camp that in climbing. We rest here is like 2 to 3 hours, then we move in the night to the summit, like 10 o'clock I start in the night. And there is nearby summit. When I was here, like when we moved to Camp 4, that South Summit, I reached the South Summit. A little bit light, it became morning, and I saw like South Summit is here, so I thought here is Everest. So when I reached there, it still is there, one step up. There is another hill, and I thought there is Everest. And when I reached there is another hill up. It's never ended.
That's happened with us.
Because it's very tired, and finally we are near the summit. And this is the top of the wall that finally dreams become true. It's a Sagarmatha. We are a people, not a property. Stop human trafficking. And my win is win for all the girls and women around the world. This is my culture dress that I wear in the top. Because I was the first among women to climb Mount Everest, so I took my culture dress, ethnic. After Everest, I want to share a little bit during the Everest one small story that I forgot before. When I prepared to the Everest, Vinay and Vanilla came to Nepal to base camp trekking, and my husband was their guide, so I just go with them as a part of my training to the Everest base camp. During that, Vinay and Vanilla was very close to me. I learned from the Vanilla. When she reached the base camp, during that it's very difficult for her. She was just a 14-year-old at the time. And even very hard for her, she don't want to give up. She want to reach to the base camp because she come to the base camp for the charity. Anyhow, she want to do that. I was holding her hand and trying to help her. I told her many times, Vanilla, give up. You don't have to go. Just go back because because of altitude sickness. It's very hard for her. She's from the flatland, so it's very difficult. Still, she don't want to give up. So I learned from her one thing is never give up. That's the most important that I'm inspired from her. And mountain teach me that one is confidence in myself. And also the mountain give the message of the equality because there is the same road, same road, and everything same that men and women are walking in the same road to reach top. There is no easy road for the women. So I believe that women can do anything. So like this, Binay and us is connecting, and Ravi Dai is a brother in Nepali, so I call you Dai. We are here like 3 years now. I'm here in field, just 3 years. Before that, I was just working inside the household work. I explored myself just 3 years, so I was very new in the field. I need to learn many things, so everyone need to guide me, please. And second time is I lead 7 Nepali women to climb Mount Everest. Even where Nepali, even where we have a lot of mountains, very few women are climbing mountains. So I want to promote Nepali tourism all over the world because tourism is the best and good income for the women empowerment that women can earn easily. For the working in the tourism sector, we don't need higher education. We can work anything. We can work as a high altitude guide. We can work as a trekking guide. We work as a homestay and many things. So we are exposing the tourism in Nepal and also in my place especially. I'm working now in our rural municipality as a vice chairperson in tourism department. We're helping in the women in our area. And we are sponsoring the girl education mostly in my place because I know because of lack of education that how difficult for us. And I have faced that some of my friends who are working in uplift, even they can have the kids. If kids has to give medicine, they don't know how to read the medicine of the medicine name. It's very difficult. Education is the most important in our life. So before, no one's behind us to support us for our education. So we don't want any more one country to face all difficulties. So we are supporting now the Gold Sponsorship Program. At least if they finish at 12th grade, they know what is right and what is wrong. They can decision their own life. I'm not telling that going abroad or going out of country to work is worse. It's not. But at least you have to know what you are doing. You have to know that where you are going. You have to know culture about where the place. So we are sharing the Nepal is for the girls awareness program and many things. And Ravi are supporting us. Thank you, Ravi. And also we are supporting in Nepali girls to become a mountaineer, trekking guide, and many things. And second time, 2018 May 22, I submit again with the 7 Nepali girls. the 7 of us we successfully climbed second. And third is, I don't have any plan to climb Everest, but finally, between 1 week, I make suddenly decision. One of Indian women and Chinese and from Nepali. We are 3 of us is carrying the Visit Nepal 2020 message. So we start 2019 also it's summit 23 May 23 successfully. And the bad news is during the climbing, the Indian lady who was from Orissa, she was passed away on the way descent down. Very sad about it. We try our best to save her life, but we couldn't. Yeah, and I want to share a little bit about next coming project. I become in love with mountain. I think I still want to climb more and more. And we just did 2 weeks before one new peak, the we call Virgin Peak, who never climbed. And climbing new peak is, I think, it's more difficult than climbing Everest because we have to set up our own road. It's a very technical. For of us, 4 women from the 4 different countries, we make summit this time. Aim of this climbing this new peak is we want to do 14 peak of the highest mountain in the world. Our vision is to climb 14 peak for the women empowerment, one women group. We are already 4 now, and we want to collect 14 women from the 14 different countries to climb 14 peak.
Yes, she's coming. She's coming.
Please welcome. So we start already our first step. Second step we will start in the September. We will do 1 or 2 8,000. So this is coming new project. Thank you.